Yo, it's Red J, guys. Oh, well, fuck that up. Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's Red J here. I'm here for One Piece Chapter 879 live reaction. I'm actually doing this live. I hope that you guys hopefully enjoy the little intro I just had. I'm trying it out. I want to see how it works. Actually, hang on. It's live. You guys going backward? Okay, good. You could actually hear it. Figured I should check that. So, anyway, yeah, One Piece, Chapter 879. Big Mom Commander Dogtooth. This should be good, hopefully. Oh, by the way, I was gonna do, like, another live stream, like, the exact same as this, basically, but with My Hero Academia, since there would be a new chapter today. But, the author got sick, so there's no new chapter this week. I can't blame her, though. Or him. I don't know. I don't know. But, jumping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 13, Psyarch, The Inevitable Fallout from Breaking Off an Engagement. Oh, he got the shit beat out of him. That's great. I'm glad there's no conflict between his whoever and Baby 5, though. Anyway, sadness rains down on the Sunny. No, I can't believe Pedro. Poor Brook, he's crying. If only we were stronger. Yeah, everyone's in tears now that they escaped. Chopper, Carrot, Nami. Nami seems to be staying the strongest out of all of them, actually. Chopper is bawling his eyes out. Jeez. Our enemies should be the ones crying right now. Don't let your hearts get too clouded. Yo, Jinbei trying to lift spirits. Now wait a minute, Jinbei. Those stone-hearted words sure fell rather easily from your lips, didn't they? Oh wait, that's still Brook. Yeah, all this Brook. After all, you'd barely spent any time with Pedro. I'm telling you that this isn't the time to be letting your guard down. Back at the coast, it was kill or be killed. That's the sort of place we're in right now. And we knew that full well coming in. This is a victory for Pedro. You have all been watching, haven't you? Just how many do you think our enemies have lost? From their perspective, they're going through an unprecedented disaster. Can't you hear Pedro crying out from within yourselves? Keep pushing forward. Yo, everyone seems to be toughening up a little bit. They're like, well, not toughening up, but like stopping the tears. But I like this. Jinbei seems to be the sane one on the group. Well, like, not like. This scenario, it's not exactly like who's more sane than the rest. It's more who's more focused than the rest. And I like that Jinbei's like taking control of the situation a bit. Luffy grasped the situation in an instant and enacted a plan to take on the enemy by himself. Dogtooth's got a billion buried bounty. Luffy's life is on the line. Soon they will come. From behind us, the pirate queen of these lands, Big Mom herself. Who knows when who knows when the battleships of the enemy will materialize from beyond the mist? Until we've at least made it out of the land to where Big Mom's will is absolute. Don't let your guards down. Can't you hear Pedro crying that out? Yo, Chopper went from bawling his eyes out to shock, and now he's going heavy point. Nami, tell us what to do. Sanji and the others promised to come from Kakao. Why isn't it Coco? Why am I just now noticing it's not Coco? But from Kakao Island via this route, so we've got to make sure we just don't miss each other. Rudder to starboard. Gotcha. And a slightly stronger wind will blow soon. We need it as a tailwind. We'll take the wind on our starboard side and head straight west. Make a beeline for the rendezvous point. I'll fill up the empty cola barrels we used up. Gotcha. Okay. I'll take care of watching over the ocean's currents. Yo, Jinbei, some people don't consider him a fully fledged crew member right now. But, like, even still, he is pulling his own weight. And, Carrot is still, she's wiping off tears. But, she's definitely focusing up. They're coming! From our 6 o'clock! The ships from before and... Wedding! Big Mom! Cake! She's walking on the... What the hell? She's walking on the waves? Impossible! There's no way! I don't care what! Yo, seriously, what the hell? She's still walking on, not on the waves, but on a giant, moving, massive... Are you kidding me? Candy. Cuckoo. Candy Sea Slug. Oh, it's Perispero. Where the hell did Zeus get off to? He's the one that's supposed to carry Mama over the seas. And Carrot seems shaken up a bit by the fact that that Perispero is the one who lived. And I don't blame her, to be honest. Well, whatever. I just happened to develop a rather profane hatred for these fools. It doesn't bother me too much that I lost my right arm. No, I could just use candy to make up for it. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Can't fool. Yo, actually, it looks kind of skeletal. I'm not a fan now. Like, not even like the good skeletal, like fully skeletal, like Brooke is. It's like candy skeleton, like oozing with like gooey, sticky candy, and it just looks bad. It looks gross, kinda. I mean, it looks like it'd be super sweet, but like, as an arm, not sure I'm a fan. Yeah, that arm is gonna be sticking to everything. He's gonna pick something up and never be able to put it down, actually. But every time my right hand melts with the heat of a cup on the black tea I like to enjoy in the afternoon, well, I can't help but remember it. The face of that blasted jaguar mink. Don't you agree, Napoleon? There can be no greater shame than this. In my country, heinous criminals don't actually have much of a future, so that bloody... Wait, in Napoleon's country? I don't know if that's supposed to say that Napoleon is from another country, or if Napoleon as a homie retains his memories from when he was alive, like, not as a homie, or if that's to say, in his country, being Big Mom's country, criminals have no future, so therefore the Straw Hats have no future. I don't know which of those he's trying to say, but probably one of those. I feel like I'm leaning more towards the idea of that means that the homies keep their memories. That bloody cat's friend. How shall I make them suffer? Cat? What's his name? No, because he's a lion. Oh, but lion's a cat. Okay. Still can't remember his name. Hang on. It'll come back to me. Maybe in a week or so. Whole Cake Island, western coast. Huh? Everyone is gone. Whatever. I want to use fire. My strength. Oh. Yo. Wait, was that the damage from the explosion? Yo. Okay. Zeus and Prometheus are so small right now. So very small. So very small. That's actually great. Inside Scotland seas. Huh? Something saw in the sky. I must be mistaken, but... Chiffon Lawless father. Pound. That looks like my daughter, Chiffon. Oi! That's right, Lola was the chocolate minister of Cacao Island. Ever since she's been gone, that minister's seat has been vacant. And despite the fact that everyone would let you take it, you've continuously refused that post. But to me... Oh, by the way, if I sound like stuffy or congested or something, I'm sick right now, so sorry. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning then instead of right now. But the only fitting chocolate minister of Chocolate Town. I really should have at least waited until the end then. I really feel like I screwed up saying it right then in the middle of nowhere. The only fitting chocolate minister of Chocolate Town is Sister Lola. I always hoped she'd one day come home and... Huh? So Lola from back from Thriller Bark was the famous chocolatier, huh? Oh, Sanji's finally realizing that? Yo, hang on. Rabian is the magic hopper, right? Rabian's front end is like curled over itself, like underneath to like create a little loop. And Pudding is sitting chilling in that loop right now, just kind of laying down. I gotta wonder if that's to constrain herself from like tackling Sanji off of Rabian into the ocean from a mixture of love and hatred, because we know that either or could get her to throw herself and Sanji off. That's all well and good, Pudding, but can you get out of here already? Ha ha ha! If I sit on the same car as that man while wearing this wedding dress, people will think we're some sort of couple or something. Who will? It's annoying! Ha ha ha! Annoying. Sorry for being annoying, but promise me you won't fall, okay? Yeah, how nice he is. How nice is he? He's always worried about me. Oh, wait, that was Sanji saying that. Sanji saying sorry for being annoying, but promise me you won't fall. Shut up, dummy! I've yet to decide whether or not I fall, okay, Baka? Pudding, whatever. We'll be at Kakao Island soon. Okay, let me make this thing quickly. My dear. I don't know who was saying my dear, but like, either way there was a heart, so. Mirror World. Gumma Gumma no? Yeah, it's useless. Accept the loss, Straw Hat. Lord Dogtooth is the strongest of the 3 commanders. 3. I wonder 4. Wait, so is Snack just not a commander anymore? Or, what's his name? Cracker? Is one of them got their rank taken away or something? That's interesting. I'd assume it's Snack since he has not shown up at all. But, let's see. So, yeah, he's the strongest. But, you aren't getting back to the ship. You aren't even getting out of here. Hawk Gatling. Okay, he's Hawk Gatling, but, yo. Naruto reference to help explain what's going on. You know how Naruto just kind of like gains all the tails coming out of his back, or actually Tokyo Ghoul too, like Kaneki's Kagune. How it just comes out the back and it's like a bunch of like appendages like all over the place. I don't know what my arms are doing. It's not very good representation, but you know how it just kind of like comes out of their backs and they can use it to like block stuff. I don't remember if Naruto could do this, but I know Kaneki can. Well, Dogtooth or Katakuri is basically doing that right now, but like he's made of mochi, so he could just make a bunch of mochi extend out of him instead of whereas Luffy's using 2 arms to like just punch a lot, and Luffy is still hitting it pretty quickly because like we know it's using armament hockey and stuff, and Gear Second. Oh, snap! Very next panel, Katakuri is shown using not only the mochi to create extra arms from his back, but they all have armament hockey. For not quite right, huh? Yo, Luffy looks exhausted. This is way more efficient. Oh, wait. Oh! 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 Okay. So you know how I just said that Katakuri made all those extra arms and armament hocking them all up? Well, now he's basically Hawk Gatling right back at Luffy, but with like way more than just 2 arms. So way more effective. That's why he's saying this is way more efficient. Yeah! Lord Dogtooth, that's not fair! I don't think it's a matter of who's fair. I think he's strongest because he's not fair. I feel like that would make sense. Luffy is bloody and still exhausted. I told you, in terms of our power, there's nothing that you can do that I can't. Speed, power, all of it. You're inferior. Can you go Gear Second, Third, or Fourth? Well, Third, that's kind of easy, but like Second at least, Third even at least. I mean, not Third, Fourth. I'd like to imagine he can't go Gear Fourth. Like whoever would ever lose to Mochi. Gumma Gumma no Hawk Stamp. Yo, so I thought he sent him flying, but no, Katakuri just kind of shroomped out of the way, according to the sound effects. And he hit the wall, or well, Luffy hit the wall. A bunch of the random soldiers are kind of screaming, running. Luffy looks shocked, and Katakuri is above him, probably about to kick him. Yep, he's gearing up a kick. He disappeared. Wait, Luffy disappeared. Wait a second. What just happened exactly? Okay, first off, Katakuri's leg gets kind of weird when he's loading up the kick. Then he disappeared. The one disappearing is Luffy, but then next panel Luffy's getting kicked in the face, unless that's not Luffy, because all his hair is spiky and stuff, so I'm a little confused, but he does have the straw hat and all. And the sandals, the right pants. But there's shock when the person is sent flying. Hang on, I need to go through that again. I think that was Luffy that was sent flying. A test of power next, huh? I get the hint. Crap. And he's biting his thumb. Gear 3rd. Gumma Gumma no. And, yep. Katakuri just kind of, like, takes his arm. His arm gets, like, super bloated. And, Armentaki on his hand. Elephant. A huge punch! Gun! And, holy shit, actually, Katakuri's is bigger. But Lord Dogtooth's is bigger. And Luffy's getting pushed far back. And Luffy gets sent back even farther. Yo, it doesn't help that I can't zoom in. Hang on a second. Yeah, Luffy gets pushed back all the way into the wall, actually. And that should be enough, right? For an elephant gun. Yo, now I can't read the little quote at the end. Because this is the end of the chapter. Hang on a second. A 1 billion bounties power. Absolute supremacy. Yo, so Luffy's getting his ass handed to him. Gotta say. I want him to go Gear 4th, but at the same time, I'm not sure he has enough energy for that, because we've seen him go Gear 4th, and that was in an 11-hour fight against Cracker. Don't know if he was in Gear 4th the whole time. I'd like to think he is, because every time we see him after going into Gear 4th, he's in Gear 4th still. But at the same time, keeping it for 11 hours, that makes no sense considering he could only do 10 minutes to back in Dressrosa, and that wasn't even that long ago storyline-wise. Like, progression-wise. But, so he did that fight. He could only go in Gear 4th for one punch against Big Mom, and that was all he could do. So, I'm not sure if he'd be able to go Gear 4th right now. Especially considering how exhausted he is and now how many hits he's taking right now. Like, every time he attacks, Katakuri just does the same exact attack back, but stronger. So, Gear 4th, I don't think that's something Katakuri could do right back. But, Luffy is getting his ass handed to him, regardless. But yeah, if he can't go Gear 4th, then this is most likely it. Like, if he can't go Gear 4th right now and win well in Gear 4th, then I don't know how Luffy's supposed to win this fight. Like, I want Luffy to win, don't get me wrong. I want Katakuri to be defeated. Well, no, I don't want Katakuri to be defeated to the point where he doesn't show up in the future. Because I think Big Mom will show up in the future, and her forces. I feel like this arc. The goal of this arc was rescue Sanji, and in my opinion, now that we've rescued Sanji, the only other goal that we have achieved is introduce Big Mom's forces. And we have done that pretty well. Although some of their forces we don't like, some of their forces we know a lot better than others. So now that we're at the end of the arc, pretty much, I don't want Katakuri to be defeated if that means he's not going to show up in the future, unless it's something like Snack shows up in the future in his place, and Snack is way stronger. But at the same time, it's implied that there's one less Fleet Commander right now. And there's no reason for Smoothie to be removed. And Katakuri, obviously he's one of the three because he is the strongest of the three, they said. Actually, let me go back. Maybe he said he's stronger than the other three. No, Lord Dogtooth is the strongest of the three commanders. So there are three commanders. I can't just be misremembering that, am I? I don't think I am. But, yeah, that's it for the chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed. I have a total of 1 viewer the entire time, and that 1 viewer was me, so that way I could re-chat. So, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching in the future. I've been Red J. See you guys. Yo, I need to figure out an actual outro, because I am not able to do well. How the hell do I end a live stream again? Was it this button? If I disappear right now, it was this button.